Today we're looking into the Apex legend Bangalore, what her kit is, how to use it, and how to get the most out of this legend when you are playing her. Whether you're looking to main a new legend or have played Bangalore before, there's always things to learn, whether that's her kit, what weapon to use, and what legends work best with her. Well, look no further, that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, how's it going? I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Dominate, and again, welcome to the channel. I post every other day to help you become an Apex legend. So if that is something you are interested in, make sure you do go down below and drop a sub. So Bangalore is an assault legend who's been in the game since day one. She's had a little bit of a hype here and there, but nothing spectacular. Bangalore is a bang average legend, no pun intended, but she's not bad at all. She's one of the most underrated legends within the game, as her kit is low-key overpowered. Maybe not her kit in general, but what you can do with it and what you can pull off as a result of her kit. Talking about her kit, that's what we're going to get into straight away. So her passive is called Double Time. The description of this is taking fire while sprinting and makes you move faster for a brief time. Bangalore's passive is one of the most reliable and useful passive abilities of any character. A flat 30% speed boost when you are hit or when shots are hit nearby you is tremendously powerful for both escaping danger and repositioning for a flank attack. There's not too much to talk about this ability, it's just a really nice little thing to have on your side when danger comes calling. Bangalore's tactical is her smoke launcher, which fires a high velocity smoke canister that explodes into a smoke wall on impact, and the cooldown is 33 seconds. Bang has 2 charges of her smoke, which can be seen next to her tac icon here. Each of these charges are refilled independently, and with each use you fire a grenade that explodes on impact into a large screen of smoke lasting around 20 seconds, which you cannot see through unless you're a bloodhound or have a digital threat, but we're going to go into more detail very soon. Her ult is called Rolling Thunder, and the description is call in an artillery strike that slowly creeps across the landscape, and the cooldown is 3 minutes. Bangalore's ultimate ability allows her to throw a canister a considerable distance away from her. Where the canister lands, rockets will rain down in a zigzag pattern across a large area, spreading out in the direction they were thrown. After 4 seconds, each rocket that had buried itself into the landscape will explode, stunning and dealing 40 damage to any enemy hit, and that includes yourself. So as you can see, I've jumped into the fire range as Bangalore. One of the first things I want to say is look at the smoke launcher. You can clearly see that I have 2 charges of my smoke launcher. I'm going to go over each and every ability of Bangalore that I have just said, how to use them, and the most effective way to be using them. Now, one of the first things I'm going to do is set these bots off so you can clearly see her abilities in action. Right, so I've just activated the bots there, and we'll see pretty quickly when I go down, the bots will start shooting at me, and my passive should enable. There we go, you see that little icon on the bottom of your screen. Basically shows that you get that little 30% speed boost. You can see that my screen goes a little bit blurry. And these guys start shooting at me, and I will start running 30% quicker than I did before. So that is her passive. That's basically what her passive is. You do not have to even get shot at for this to happen. It is just shot in the general area, and it will her passive will activate. So if this guy shoots at me now, there we go. My passive has enabled, and I'm running 30% quicker than I did before. Start shooting at me now. There we go, 30% quicker than I did before. So I said that could be used for many different things. That could be used aggressively or defensively. So if I were waiting for these bots to spawn in now, I went over here. This guy started shooting at me once my passive actually activates. I can use this to attack him, get behind him, and then eventually kill him. It can be used aggressively like that. Or it could be used, it could also be used defensively. So if this guy, if I start pushing at this guy, I think I'm going to fight him. I'm fighting him. And then my passive activates like this. There we go, I can use it defensively, run away, and then reset from here. I can start to heal, I can smoke myself so he can't see me, and that's what we're going to talk about next. We're going to talk about my tactical ability, the smoke launcher. So, many different ways that this can be used. So I'm just going to pick up a random weapon here, I'm going to pick up a longbow, and this can be used in many different ways. So, these guys are shooting at me now. I could be shooting these guys, we're having a fight. But then suddenly it starts to get a little bit ugly. We're fighting, I'm missing all my shots. I cannot hit this guy for the life of me. He starts shooting me. I've now got 2 people shooting at me. My passive is now activated. I don't know what to do. I can smoke myself and run away. So they can't see me anymore because I smoked that. they cannot see me. They can probably see me now because I'm up higher, but I have 2 charges, so I can smoke again. And then I can run away. And they can't see me. I have now successfully ran away into this little cavern in here, and they can no longer see me. So that's one way. Again, you can use it passively. Oh my god, these guys have pushed up. What the? So you can use it passively, or you can smoke them. You can make them be blinded and then push up through that way. 2 different ways. You can either defensively smoke yourself, or you can smoke the enemy, blind them, and then push up that way. This guy's on me now. I have 2 seconds to my charges, and I really, really want to push him. What I can do is smoke him like that, push up closer. He can't see me, he can't see me. I push through the smoke, and there he is. He had no idea that I was pushing because he can't see me through this smoke at all. So that's 2 different ways of using her tactical ability, the smoke launcher. So I've shown you how to use her passive ability. You could use it defensively by running away with the 30% speed boost, or you can use it aggressively. You get 30% speed boost, so you're getting all up in their faces. And we've talked about the smoke launcher as well. We've seen it like this guy, me and him could be fighting. I smoke myself, and I run away. He can no longer see me, and I go to safety that way. Or, me and him are fighting. I blind him. I push up so he cannot see me. I get behind him, and then we start fighting. That way too. Now we're going to talk about the ultimate. The ultimate can be used in 2 different ways. Like the other one, you can use it defensively and aggressively. Defensively is the most common way of using it. So I mean, this guy could be fighting right here, and then he's got me quite low. I jump my ultimate, and I back off. I also smoke myself so they cannot see me run away. I run away. My ultimate comes down, and wait for the damage to happen. So this makes them back up and heal, and I've got the high ground. There's also different ways of using it. So you can use it defensive like that. So we're in a fight, I get low, I chuck my ultimate, smoke myself and run, and let the damage do its thing. Or there's one more other way of using it, and that's aggressively. And realistically, that is the way that you should be using it. You should be using Bangalore's ultimate aggressively. So again, let me go up here. So me and this guy, we're fighting. I crack him. We think this is a perfect time to push him. So I chuck my ultimate. And firstly, I want to see how the ultimate lands. It lands in rows and it explodes in rows. And you run with it. So it's exploding. You push up now, it's exploding. I get the kill. That's the way how Bangalore's ult should be used. You get someone low, you chuck your ultimate in, it explodes in rows, and you're just behind that row. You push in with the exploding barrage. That's how you use Bangalore's ultimate. And if you're using it defensively, yes. If you need to use it defensively, you can do. And it does work, okay? It does work. But using it aggressively will be the most effective way of using Bangalore's ultimate. Now, one of the great things about Bangalore is the different weapons that you can use. Not just weapons, it's mainly about this site here, the Digi-Threat. The Digi-Threat is one of the best things that you can use with Bangalore. And I would recommend putting it on SMGs instead of shotguns. So when you're up close like this, you can't see. So I use my R301, I can't really see them. I use my Digi-Threat, I can see them perfectly. And with this SMG, it's so much better to be using an SMG than a shotgun. And I'll show you why now. So if I go over here and equip a shotgun. So yes, using a shotgun can still work. Like this. But if I'm smoking someone like this, I would much rather be up in the face with an SMG and get the kill that way. It's going to be much more effective because you can constantly move like that. SMGs, especially with the Digi-Threat, is one of the best things that you could use with Bangalore. Even any weapon with a Digi-Threat, really. You could be using a wingman with a Digi-Threat, and you're going to be so much better than the people who are using Bangalore without a Digi-Threat as well. So, we're shooting this guy, we smoke him, he can't see me, but I can see him perfectly, and I get the kill on him. If you're playing Bangalore and you see a Digi-Threat and you don't pick it up, you are going to be at a huge disadvantage compared to other Bangalore people, other Bangalore players using Digi-Threat and you're not. So, if you see Digi-Threat, pick it up. If it's in crafting, craft it. That's what I want you to do. One of the big things with Bangalore is using Digi-Threat. If you're not using it, you're at a massive disadvantage. And realistically, what's the point of smoking people aggressively if you're not going to be using a Digi-Threat? And there's one final bonus tip that I want to speak about. with Bangalore, and that is again with her smokes. So let's say this is actually an in-game scenario here. So me and this guy have been fighting for a while. I've cracked him, I've got him low, I'm getting his whole team low. So let's say I've killed him, I've cracked his other teammate. We leave it a little while. We don't know if they've got medicine left or not, so I chuck my smoke at them. It's done 10 damage. I know that he's not shielded up. This is my time to push because I know that they're healing. I push up, I get the kill. Using the smoke launcher as a damage indicator is huge. It can even, this guy is low. I chuck my smoke at him. He dies. I've killed him with my smoke launcher. It only does 10 damage a pop, but 10 damage isn't what you're looking for when using this technique. You're looking to see, oh, what sort of shield did this guy have? This guy has purple armor. You know, that little things like that. That if you're someone, if you throw your smoke launcher and they have purple armor, the purple armor logo will show up if you hit them. If they have grey, you will nearly crack them with your smoke launcher. You would have got them half health on shield with your smoke launcher if they are grey. So using smoke launcher as a damage indicator, like I know I've just cracked this guy. I know he's pretty low. I shot my smoke launcher. I know he's alive, but I know he's not got shields left. So I push in, I get the kill. That's one of the best things for Bangalore in my eyes. One of the things that makes her so much better than the rest. Because you have that damage indicator. You know whether to push or not, and you don't even have to be near them. You get constant feedback on the enemy team without them knowing. And that's what I love about Bangalore. So that is good call today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful and or entertaining in any way, shape or form, then make sure you do go down below and drop a like. And once you're down there, you might also subscribe to be entered the next subscriber shout out. At the end of the day, subscribing is free and it helps me a ton. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. I'm actually getting pretty close now, which is pretty insane. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you do enjoy this video, if this video did help you, do drop a like, because dropping a like helps the video push out to the people who need to see it the most. So if this video helped you, by dropping a like, you'll find this video on someone else's homepage, which is going to help them and make them enjoy the game much more and get better at Bangalore. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to see other characters like Octane, maybe Horizon, Bloodhound, whatever legend, put the legend in the comments down below what you want to see next, and I'll be sure to do that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Once again, it's been my pleasure. Until next time, keep dominating legends.